Hi William, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps. I am here to do your hitting evaluation. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about your setup, okay? So you get your batter's box in a really good shape there. A nice wide stance, athletic. Okay, your hands are high enough to create what we call a kind of a descending blow towards home plate. Okay, we don't want to be flat all the way through. We want to make a kind of a downward angle, like an airplane. Okay, starts up really high in the air, then it comes down and gradually goes down. Then it gets flat over the top of the runway. Then it lands, and then you're through the strike zone, right? So that's how we kind of think about it. So we're gonna see what you do here with your stride and stuff. Okay, now see where your bat is right there, William? How low it is on your shoulder, behind your shoulder. That's gonna make the length of your swing longer than we want it to be. Okay? All good hitters have what we call a short stroke, a short swing. And that's kind of what we're looking for. Not a real long swing. Okay, and that's just a little bit gonna take you a long time to get to the baseball when you start facing real pitching, okay? So when we get done here, when I send you your email with your link to your YouTube video, there's going to be a couple other links there too with some drill work to do that I want you to do. One's called dead legs, one's called dual T drill. I want you to do those two drills for me. I think that'll help you quite a bit with that, with your issue there, with that bat behind your head, okay? Okay, so let's check out and see what you do from your route to home plate, okay? How you take your hands to the baseball and where you are at contact. Okay, so you're hitting the ball right there, okay? That's a pretty good job right there. You know, that's pretty good. I'm not going to complain too much about that from the standpoint of, you know, it's hard to see in the video because the color shirt you have on. But at the point of contact, where you are right now, you've done a good job, William, of letting the ball get real deep. That's good. I wish all the hitters could do that. Okay? On your right arm, we want your arm to look like this at the point of contact. Okay? We want that, we call that the power L. I want you to have that power L at the point of contact. Your right arm is perfect. Straight right down to the no bend in your right arm at all. That's good. Okay? You've even done a pretty good job with your belt buckle. Okay? What I mean by that is when you make contact on any pitches down the middle or middle away, I want that belt buckle to be facing the second baseman. Okay? I don't want it facing the pitcher. I don't want it facing the shortstop, and I definitely don't want it facing the third baseman. Okay? So you do a pretty good job there. You rotate your back hip against your front hip. Your front hip's not blown out. That's really good for a young player. You must have a pretty good instructor at home. Maybe it's dad, huh? Very good there. Okay, let's look at one more swing. Okay, so let's talk a little bit, William, about what happens after contact. After you hit the baseball is almost as important as what you do before you hit the baseball. Okay, so we get down here and see where your hands go. Okay, so I see you have a one-handed finish. Okay, William, I would recommend you go to two hands. Okay, for at least a couple more years. And when you get bigger and stronger and you can really understand when and how to let go of that bat, you know, you'll have a better feel for that. I just think that young kids have tendency to maybe let go a little bit too early, a little bit too late, and it's going to mess around with where your barrel is headed, okay? We want that barrel to go straight towards a pitcher, okay? Straight towards a pitcher. We do not want those hands going towards left field. And it looks like there, to me, your bat, you don't get a lot of extension through the baseball. Okay? For every inch of extension, William, you can expect about 10 to 15 more feet of ball flight. So just think, if your hands kept going towards the pitcher after contact, and you were to get more extension, 4 or 5 inches, you're talking about, 50, 60 feet of ball flight. So instead of hitting the ball right to the outfielder, maybe it goes over his head. Okay, so extension's a really big deal. Okay, so I would just finish with a nice tight two-handed finish. Okay, my son Taylor is a starting third baseman at the University of Tennessee, and I had him use two hands till he got to be about 13 years old. Just for that same reason. He had a tendency to let go of it a little bit too early sometimes and a little bit too late other times. And to me, it's more important for you to have a nice tight swing than to kind of lose your balance a little bit and kind of fall off out of that swing. Let's go back a little bit. Let's concentrate on your feet here a little bit, okay? The foundation of your swing. Okay, see how your foot's off the ground there? You see some big leaguers do that. Okay? Big leaguers that weigh like 230 pounds. Okay? I don't recommend it for young guys. Just because I think you can create more force, William, with your back knee driving down to the inside of your front foot, like we want you to do, by staying connected to the ground. When you become disconnected at a young age, I don't think you can drive that knee with as much force as you can when you are connected. Okay, so that's one thing I would work on a little bit. It's a great drill to do, like off the tee to get off your backside, but I'd be careful with it at your age and your where you are physically. I think you get more out of your swing if you stay connected to the ground a little bit longer. Okay, so I'm going to send you your YouTube link for your hitting evaluation, and you're also going to get a couple links in that email for a couple drills. Okay, one is split, and one is dead legs. Dual T. Okay, when you get those, I want you to make sure you do those two drills via soft toss or off the tee, and you just got a couple things to clean up, buddy, and you're well on your way to becoming a good hitter. Hope you have a great spring, William, and a great summer, and we look forward to seeing you at the next ABC baseball camp.